Okay, so we are again in mod 17. This time we're looking at a slightly different version of these kinds of application problems, but definitely something worth taking a look at. So let's check out number 5. So first, you're given a set of ordered pairs in a table to the right. No big deal. The first thing that MyMathLab would like you to do is to create a scattergram of the points shown. If you had a blank grid, you would plot the point 1, 19. 3, 13, 5, 10, 7, 7, and then 9, 1. So we want to find out which one of these graphs is actually that scattergram. Right away, we notice that as x increases, y is decreasing. So option A, throw it away. Option C, throw it away.
The answer is D.
It's D. Open up D and let's verify.
Wait, question. What is a scattergram?
It's just basically a graph with all of your values on it. So it's called a scattergram. Okay. It's also called a scatter plot. So
it's correct.
Yeah. So Charles was absolutely right. That's the one where, and Charles, can you do something for me? Can you click on the bottom of the 3 icons to the right of the graph that you selected? So go to the graph that you selected.
Yep.
That bottom one. Yeah. Perfect. So now this is a way for anyone to open this up and say, oh, this first point at the top is 1, 19. The next point that we have plotted is 3, 13. So you're able to verify that the points match with your graph. So go ahead and X out of that.
I just looked at it and figured it out. It was down 2 and over 3 basically, and the first one was down and over 6. So
yeah, and you're like, this has got to be the match. Perfect. Charles, go ahead and click on continue. So then it asks you, are the variables x and y linear related, approximately linearly related, or neither? So what this is basically saying is, do they make a completely straight line, approximately a straight line, or not at all?
It's approximate.
Yes, exactly. So go ahead and choose that the variables x and y are approximately linearly related, because they make us a pretty close to a straight line. If you were to draw a line of best fit, it's pretty close. So click OK. Very nice. Let's look at continue. Let's look at the next one.
Call that beginner's luck.
Now it says, draw a line that comes close to the points in your scattergram. Be careful with this. Out of the graphs A, B, and C, which is the graph you chose from part B? Or from
C.
part A? Yes, so obviously you want to choose the same graph. That one just shows you the line of best fit going through some of those points. That's the answer. Very nice. The wonderful thing about part C is that you now have a line of best fit, which means you can make predictions. Okay, continue. All right. Which point on the line in part C has x coordinate 6? Charles, would you make that huge? Yes, thank you so much. X coordinate 6, would you point to that at the very bottom?
X coordinate 6 would be the line.
No, go to where it says x is equal to 6 at the very bottom on your x-axis.
Hold on a second.
No, don't close it. Good.
Oh, right
there
here.
You go. Now that's x coordinate 6, although we haven't hit the line. So go up until you hit the line.
8.
Boom. That's your y coordinate. Yes.
6, 8.
Perfect. Go ahead and click OK. And the ordered pair, you just said it, was 6, 8. We're going to type that in with parentheses, of course.
Did it not go? Oh, it didn't go.
There we go.
I was already doing it, but it wasn't typing.
Oh, perfect. Let's check the answer. Beautiful. Continue. Which point on the line in part C has y coordinate 4? Go back to that graph. Yep, blow it up.
It's a y coordinate 4?
Yeah, so go to where the y is 4 and then go over to, yep, perfect. So what's that ordered pair?
That ordered pair would be 8, 4.
Perfect. Go ahead and type that in. Yes. You see that as we're going through this, we're using the information that we uncover to answer the next part. We're constantly using the information that we are uncovering. Continue. Next, it says, what is the y-intercept of the line in part C? Go back to that graph. Now, Charles, can you follow that line until you hit the y-axis? So follow the line. Boom, there's the y-axis. That is where the line hits it. What's the ordered pair at that point?
It'd be 20 and then, no, sorry, it would be x0 and then y20.
Yes, so 0, comma 20. That represents your y-intercept. Go ahead and punch that in. Perfect. Check your answer. Isn't this nice? It's definitely a review of what we've already learned, just in application form.
And this one's the x-axis, so you go back up.
Yes.
Come on, right here. Up. X-axis is going to be at y0, and it's going to be 10. So it'll be 10, comma 0.
Yes, that is where the line hits the x-axis. Thus, it is the x-intercept. And Charles says that's going to be 10, comma 0.
In quotations, of course.
Parentheses.
Parentheses,
Yes.
Quotations, those
Beautiful.
thingies.
Good, check the answer. And guess what? You're done. Okay, and that concludes your problem.